What's up, gang? Hope you're doing well. This is another defensive video that everyone is going to skip over, as always, because it's defense and no one likes defense and defense sucks. But this is another one from Jeremy Lin. The last one we did with him was really good. It was how guards can defend in the post, and I also think that's one of the most commonly defensive questions anyways. One of the most often asked defensively questions. Anyways, something like that. You guys know what I mean. This one though is how bigs contest guards shot. So not only do I think this is also important, I actually don't know. This is going to be a little bit of learning for me. I'm really intrigued on this one, and you guys like the last one, so we'll give it a look. It's very short, 2 minutes long. The other thing is, yeah, Chinese Baller Vision has quite a few of these, so go check them out. Go like, subscribe.
Now for you guys, as bigs, the biggest thing that I teach is you don't have to block the shot. All you need to do is make them just a tiny bit uncomfortable. All right, so I taught this move. Boom, I went boom, boom, shot.
And before he gets into it, how I said I don't really know much about this, I think he's teaching bigs how to close out on a guard. If that's the case, that's what I don't know. If he's talking about just how to pressure, I'm assuming it's going to be what we talk about often with keeping. This is what I learned in high school from a college player from Europe, actually, that he was like 6'8", 6'9". He was just like, oh, just put your hand out like and up and into the shooting space. That way you're never having to fall for shot fakes. You're never like lifting out of your stance, but you can just keep your hand there in the space, but you're ready to recover. So I wonder if it's going to be that.
A lot of people, they try to block the shot up here. All right, go ahead and shoot it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be what we talked about with the Devontae, Frigga, and Eli video, right? Like not trying to block it here, but trying to get in the shooting pocket. Yeah.
So everybody has a different line. Your line is right.
I said I didn't know anything, and it's exactly what I know. Come on, guys.
Through here. All right. So before I play you, I'm gonna do my homework. But when I guard you, I'm not trying to strip the ball here. I'm not trying to block it here. I just need my hand right in that line, because that.
Never underestimate yourself, guys. See, I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Every once in a while, I know what I'm talking about.
Now they're really uncomfortable. All right? Even if they're able to shoot it and they have to bring it around, the hand is here and they bring it around and shoot.
Good shot.
Make it, damn, great shot. Like,
good shot.
Deserve it.
Live with it. Is there more Jeremy Lin content? Is there somewhere where I can find more Jeremy Lin content? This is so good. These are a lot of things that like I've just learned over the years and picked up from different people and put them into like my way of thinking. But if there's people that have a lot of this out there already, I'm happy to just watch their stuff, and like, so that way it kind of confirms my the things I already think, but also helps me define more terminology and learn some things too. So if Jeremy Lin already has a bunch of stuff out there, you guys let me know where to go. This is great.
Or a lot of times they're able to get the shot off, but the hand is here and they kind of fade a little bit, 90% of the time short, right? So just making sure that you know what these guards want to do, and you just got your hand right in that line to make them uncomfortable. I don't need you to have quick hands and strip. I don't need you selling out trying to get a block. All of a sudden you're knocking him over, he got 3 free throws. Just stay solid, keep that hand right in that line. Even if he's switching, you're right here.
This is so good. This is exactly what we were talking about the other day with the Eli and Frigga video. This is so good.
You're still just trying to disrupt him so he never feels like he can just rise and shoot. Now the rest of the stuff, he's attacking. He starts feeling like he can't shoot it. He's starting to get in the paint. Now the closer he's getting to the rim, the easier it is for you guys because you have a height there. All right? So get right in that line.
Yeah, see, he lifted because he wanted to strip him or he wanted to get a block, and that's when he got out of position. But again, this was also 3 or 4 dribbles in. So if you can defend 3 or 4 dribbles, and this is what I often teach bigs, it's kind of like a guard in the post, right? I don't expect the guard to defend the post player for 3 to 4 dribbles. If you can just make it tough for 2 dribbles, the double or help should be there by then. Same thing for a big guarding a guard. If you can defend him for 2 to 3 to 4 dribbles, like, you've done a good job. And if the help isn't there, that's not on you. This is excellent. This is exactly what we spoke about the other day, just having your hand in the shot pocket and just understanding, like, your job isn't to block their shot or to hold them to 0. Your job is to make them shoot it like this. Your job is to make them step back and shoot a fadeaway. Your job is to make them do that. If you do that, you're fine. Like, if they make it or miss it, they're not going to score 40 doing that. The problem is when they come down and hit a 3-pointer, and then the next time you jump and then they go to get a layup, they can score 40 points. A lot of people can score 40 points doing that because you're giving them an easy shot, then a free throw, and then an open three, and then maybe they hit 1 or 2 tough shots. But if you just make everything kind of tough, typically players will start second guessing themselves, and also their teammates don't want to see them dribble the ball down and jack up a 3 every time. So if they miss 1 or 2, like, chances are the team's going to go the other way the next time. So you've done your job. Yeah, this was a game changer for me when I learned that in high school, because I was kind of a late bloomer. I wasn't super athletic. I was a little bouncy, like enough to dunk, but I wasn't like explosive. And so learning that helped me guard a lot of players I probably shouldn't have been able to guard. Then later on, I actually got my athleticism and explosiveness. And then I was really able to like lock down some people, because I'm like, oh, I have the fundamentals. I've learned the angles. I've learned how to play the smart way. And then my athleticism kicked in, and it's like, oh, I can be a defensive stopper now as well. So these things are super important to learn.
Stuff he's attacking, he starts feeling like he can't shoot it. He's starting to get in the paint.
And so see right here, if he just keeps his hand up, this is what you want to avoid. This part right here. He did really good for 2 to 3 dribbles. So right now he's good. He's just got his hand out. He's like, I'm not going to jump, not going to jump, not going to jump, not going to jump, not going to jump. And then he puts his hand down. This is the 2nd or 3rd layer, so it's okay. But he leans forward, and it looks like he's about to contest his shot. See, it's like he's stabbing, look like he wants to contest the shot. And that's what got, yeah, right here. That's what got him out of position, like trying to contest, trying to get a strip, trying to get a swipe. But if he just stayed down the whole time, this would have been a really tough shot, because offensively, he really had that crossover behind the back. He really had that all the way to the basket.
So if I'm going against you, Thomas, if I'm going against you, do the same thing. Your hand was like this. I'm getting 3 free throws every time. Put your hand out, I'm doing this every single time.
Yeah, NBA, that's definitely going to happen. At a lower level though, like in high school, they're not going to call that. Man, I really like the way he coaches. This is all the same exact stuff we were talking about. We were talking about, like, sometimes you can play the mind games, like jabbing at the ball a little bit too. That messes with a lot of players, a lot of shooters, because they'll do this, like trying to get their rhythm. And if you can jab at it, they'll be like, ooh, into their shot sometimes. And it's like, okay, if you're going to make that, then power to you.
But if I'm here and out, I'm here and out, I'm still here, and I'm still, you know, like, so can I just train my arms to already be thinking automatically? I'm kind of creating a little bit of hesitation. So that's on that.
Yeah, really good. This was awesome. If you guys know of any more like Jeremy Lin stuff, I'm sure this Chinese Baller Vision doesn't have more. Maybe they do. I know they've got like a couple other videos, but I don't know if they have specifically like of Jeremy Lin coaching. But either way, this was awesome. Go follow the channel, like, subscribe. But yeah, if you guys have any more like in-depth NBA players coaching stuff, I'd really like to see that. I think I would love to do at least a few of those per week. These are awesome, and it confirms some of the things that I'm thinking, but I would also like to see some stuff I do wrong, so I can like, ooh, I always teach it this way. I'd like to correct that. So far, I'm 2 for 2, okay, with Jeremy Lin. He teaches it the exact same way. That feels good. And yeah, this is awesome. This is stuff that if you can learn this early on as a player, it can definitely give you the edge, give you the advantage. So hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video.